So I finished the edges, which I should have done a video of that, but I was in a hurry. But all I did is I just put concrete, filled it up to about 1/4 inch or so from the top. You see the concrete under here. And then I just put pebbles on top of it while it was still wet. It won't hold the pebbles down, but it will, at least the concrete will keep the edges from going anywhere. And I did that all the way around. What I'm doing right now is I'm putting on the EasyJoint compound by Azpects, stuff I decided to use. You water it in, and I'm going to show you that in a second. I made my own little hydro broom thing. They sell one for like 170 bucks for just probably a one-off project. It doesn't make any sense to me, but it really does. This idea works really good. So I took a regular Craftsman push broom, used some PEX, put a piece of PEX with 2 ends, crimped them on, the 2 stops, with a T, crimped it on, drilled holes through the broom. As you can see, just ran some tie straps to hold the PEX down. Ran the PEX up the line, and then put in a quick disconnect. So I can use this to water in this compound, because you need to water it into the joints. One problem I am finding, because I have these faux joints, is that the water tends to wash it out of the faux joint. So I had to go back. I'm just putting in after I've watered it in and put some on and sweep it on dry, just to help fill up the faux joints, because like I said, they were tending to wash out. So I'm going to take my hose here and then I'm going to hook it up. So I've got the whole patio done pretty much around the fire pit. I have about 370 square foot here. So I had bought 8 things of EasyJoint and I used just over 7. So it actually came out about right. What I'm doing right now is I've got it all swept in. I'm just very gently hosing it off just to try to get extra off, some extra sand, and I have a little bit of an oily residue kind of. And they tell you it's good to kind of rinse this stuff off. So, but I have to be very careful. I'm just lightly watering it so I don't rinse it out of the fake joints, especially because obviously it's not cured. And then once that's done, I'm almost done with that. There'll be a little bit probably on the surface. So I should be able to just blow that off with a blower. Looks real nice. I don't have to point any of the grooves at all. Just wasn't no need to. And if you want to get a little bit of it off, you could do it with the hose while it's still dry, or still wet I should say, before it's cured good. So hopefully it stays in the faux joints real good. That's my only real concern. But I think that would be a concern, frankly, with any kind of compound. Most of the polymerics I found simply were not rated for faux joints. But yeah, I think it's looking really nice. And of course I got some of the sand around the outside and the pebbles, and that's fine. I don't really care if it's in the pebbles. I think it looks just fine. So next will be, I'm going to pour a pad down there, 3 little pads for a firewood rack, and then I can start hooking up the lights. I got to run an outside box on my shed because I have a regular outlet on the inside, GFI. Run an outlet, a low voltage transformer, and then hook the lights up, and then finish my gutters, put a proper downspout adapter on, because I just kind of had shoved them in there for the time being, and this thing will be pretty much done.